Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTech YouTube channel. Scythe Mugen series of their air CPU coolers is probably one of their most recognizable products out there. Last generation of this series was seen a little over 3 years ago, the Mugen 4, while today in front of me stands the latest and just recently released Mugen 5 model. As you can see, this product box is basically the same as any other Scythe cooler, few of which, like the excellent Fuma and Byakko models, I've reviewed not so long ago. It looks like some kind of blast from the past, but I personally like it. On the front you can see a picture of the cooler with an ocean of supported sockets, while on the side there's a detailed overview of features, cooler dimensions and technical specifications. The back side holds your warranty information and nothing else too exciting. Opening up the box, in this separate box on the top you will find your installation parts for the cooler, alongside of a user manual of course. Here's the 120mm fan. And here's the cooler itself. Just like with the previous generation, the new Mugen 5 has a pretty big and wide body profile, but despite that, Scythe managed to do it as efficient as possible when it comes to its dimensions and its relation to other components surrounding it, like RAM for example, mostly on account of its center offset in relation to the CPU base. The body is made out of 40 aluminum fins, first few on the bottom being cut off just on one side for a certain portion for better RAM clearance. The last top fin is actually a bit thicker, has a nicer finish to it and goes great together with these cool looking caps for the heat pipes. Speaking of them, we have a total of 6 6mm nickel plated copper heat pipes in your usual U formation, 3 of them being placed more toward outside and other 3 more toward middle of the cooler. They all of course meet at the bottom in this nickel-plated copper CPU base, which has a clean and well-polished surface, giving you an almost mirror-like reflection. You can also notice that the cross-mounting bar is already pre-installed, which is a plus in my book. For the fan you will get one Scythe Case Flex PWM 4-pin 120mm model, which comes in with rubber grommets pre-installed, so vibration noise is kept to a minimum, while the fan itself seems to have decent specifications all around and should be quiet in theory, but I'll check that out in person a bit later on. You can also install a second fan if you wish to for a push-pull configuration. You will even get a second set of fan clips. Installation process was pretty easy this time. Scythe even included a long screwdriver, so everything was done in less than 5 minutes. One side note though, be careful when screwing down the cooler, it gets pretty tight even with just few turns on each side, so at a certain point I wasn't comfortable anymore with going any further once I realized that it's already putting enough pressure onto the CPU and socket. RAM clearance is decent enough, as you can see it here. I could even put them after cooler installation, since my motherboard has its first and second RAM slot starting from the outer side and not from the socket, while the first PCI Express slot seems like it could be used, but it will probably be a tight fit, especially if your graphics card has a backplate. Taking a look at the performance, at an ambient temperature of around 22 degrees Celsius during idle, all 4 cores of my Intel Core i7-6700K were sitting mostly around 25 degrees Celsius or even lower, which was an above average result and a good indicator of the cooler's potential performance. Right after that, my assumptions were confirmed by doing a load test using AIDA's system stability benchmark, where I saw that the cores were ranging anywhere from low 50s to 65 degrees Celsius, which was really impressive. Loading my overclocking profile, which bumps up the frequencies up to 4.7 GHz with voltage set at 1.35 volts, Mugen 5 continues to impress with decent temperatures. Here you can see it roaming anywhere from 65 to 75 degrees Celsius, with peaks occasionally reaching 80 degrees Celsius, but it's still better than some all-in-one water cooling solutions on the market. As for the noise which fan makes, under idle it's next to inaudible, while under load you will hear it on an open test bed, but it's far from being annoying or unbearable, and that's coming from me, a noise freak. That's it guys for this time from me. Thank you once again for checking out the unboxing and review of Scythe Mugen 5 Air CPU cooler. Feel free to toss me a thumbs up if you like this video, that really helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course, if you would like to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the TechTick YouTube channel, or you can just check out some of my other videos from before.